here now.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me, but isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shionne. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats. Too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the... really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes! Very
Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Take this!
Going in!
Order won't save you!
And this one's mine! Lunar Protection!
Dragon Swarm!
In here!
Swallow Blade!
Get on in there!
Prepare to be seized
I got
on foot. Actually, perhaps bounce is
Now,
more appropriate.
Ringwell, frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
Take this!
All thanks to you.
Sword Rain Alpha! Luna Rongo! You're finished!
Hear me, flame of
Sword Rain Alpha!
Shield
Here I come!
Thunder
You're
field.
finished!
Now or never.
Do it.
Be still!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. This will be a delicious piece of cake. Radiant
Here I come!
Arctic
Look sharp.
Radiant Freeze.
Look sharp. Airborne beast.
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Flying free? Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Slash! Burn!
Make it rain. Kizara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid
My
it?
turn! Here I come!
Not by a long
Finish!
shot.
All right,
Soda!
it's showtime. I'm primed and ready.
This one's
Here I
mine.
come! Slash! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do
Swallow
it.
Blade!
Get toasty.
Burn Strike! My turn!
Look sharp.
You're mine! It's over!
Lunar corruption.
Luna It's on!
Raging storm.
Luna Rongo.
Hit.
Stardust!
Now. Law, get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Little help.
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Not today!
Look here. Time to die. Sweet radiant blood.
Swallow
Here.
Blade!
I'm not so good with airborne targets. Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you and
Here
truly.
Alpha! Not a chance!
Get on here.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Thunder field.
Do it. I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't take your hand off.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
No choice! Here I come! It's over! Eat this!
Radiant storm!
Here I come!
Here!
Swallow Blade!
Tiger blade! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to
You are
say?
in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here,
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
together, that wasn't even a problem.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Lightning condemned! Don't mind if I do! Radiant, look here!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I
It's a
come!
duel of the arts! Make it
Sit
rain!
still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Rising Falcon! Crush!
Look sharp.
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Will this
Not
help?
a chance! I'm not done! Stardust!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Do it!
Why'd you heal?
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I can feel my power growing!
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what. What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't... remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Halim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that? junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied history.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hoodle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald. Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! Go get it!
Not on my watch!
Tiger
Clear
Blade!
your field!
Dragon Power!
No further!
Burning strike!
Blazing Roar!
From Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Now! Take this! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Leave the enemy's
All yours.
arts to me! Radiant, look here!
No complaints here!
This will go long!
You really don't need my help, huh?
Who else will cook and clean for me?
Damn it. I should get my trap shot.
You're stronger. They don't just let anybody have a place in the Royal Guard.
We're in good form!
Get lost!
Here I come! It's over!
Shield
You're mine!
Lightning! Chinese Supernova!
This
Take
one's
this!
mine!
Slice!
Graviton! This one's mine! Raging Storm!
You're mine!
I'm gone!
Huh?
Too
Sword Ring Alpha!
Here, let me
More
help!
for the
Slice!
stockpile!
Swallow Blade! Damn it!
Corruption! I'm
Thrust!
all stuffed up!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Sword Ring Alpha!
Sweet now!
Here I come!
Get you all tucked
You're
away!
finished!
Switch to
You're mine!
Thunder Field!
Huh?
Banana, let's go!
Here, let me
Swallow
help!
Blade!
Raging Cascade!
Megasonic Thrust!
Spread!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You're finished!
Radiant Light!
Megasonic Thrust!
This one's
Here!
mine!
Megasonic Thrust! Here!
Okay.
Here I
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Sword Ring Alpha!
Lightning!
Get behind
You're
me!
mine!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Hear me! Flame of
My
Fury!
turn! Here I come!
Blaze of Fear!
Here's evil!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to
You're
use.
mine!
Well,
If it's in the
can't
sky,
think of anyone
it's
better than you,
Raging
Shion.
Storm! Lunar
Megasonic
Corruption!
Thrust! Here I come! You're finished! Slash! Dragon Form!
Here's the evil!
Make it rain!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Barely a blip on our radar.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Come and face me! Not today! Dragon armor won't save you!
Now! Redwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Now! You're mine!
This one's
It's
mine!
over! Rising Falcon! Sword Ring Alpha! Megasonic Thrust! You're mine!
Glacial Spear!
Swallow Blade! Dazzle!
Now!
Take this!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Now!
Not by a long
You're finished! Soda! Lunar Rondo!
Here's corruption! Legend
Soda!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons. Out of my way!
Excited!
Take this!
Don't mind if I do!
Take this!
Raging
It's over!
Storm!
You require a head.
Whoa!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Radiant Storm!
Crush!
Shattering
This
one
is
mine!
attack
Flame of Fury!
Eternal Devastation!
The enemy feels ours too.
You'll soon see about that! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
Take
Not
this!
by a long shot.
It's over! Not here!
Corruption!
Dark Blade!
Take this!
Time to shine! Hear me!
Eternal Devastation!
Do it!
You're finished!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Any injuries?
I think Hoodle senses something.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
I'll do my best!
Take this! You're
In a bind?
Tiger Blade!
Burn in hell!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf! I'm all stuck
Sword
up!
Rain Alpha!
Annihilation! Hear me! Flame
Swallow
of
Blade!
Fury!
Dazzle!
Make it rain! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hi, Hoodle!
Radiant
Take Supernova! Hard Harry! Flame of
You're
Fury!
mine!
Burning Strike!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Make it rain!
Get toasty!
Burn strike! Now!
Prepare to be sealed of fleeting force. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
In a bind?
Freeze Lancer! Champion Storm!
Here, let's
Shattering to pieces!
Swallow Blade! Pierce!
Glacial Spear.
No escape!
Waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
Make it rain! Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
Lightning
My
Condense!
turn! Enough done!
Piercing circle!
Now I can let loose. Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Lightning thrust!
Football touched away!
Eternal devastation!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Maybe something... What's going on in the forest?
Did we really just spend that much money?
Out of our way!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
This one's yours!
Raging
I can
storm!
carve through armor! Slash!
Up and at 'em, let's go!
Soaring up! Dragon form!
Do it!
Watch out!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
You are in tip-top shape!
Something you wanted to say?
Come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danon bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
No choice! Here I come! You're finished!
Going in.
Swallow blade!
Feel! I never miss!
Tiger blade! Here I come! Swallow blade!
Corruption! The water
Sword rain out! Not today!
Going in! Tidal wave!
Slash!
Annihilate!
Airborne scoundrels!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
My turn!
Steel!
Take this!
Not by a long
You're
shot.
finished!
Flame of fury!
Stardust! Lunar
Raging
Rumble!
Star! Here's the evil!
Shadow!
Do it!
Here I come! Swallow blade!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Take
the
it!
evil!
The enemy wields arts
Freeze
too.
Lancer! We'll soon see about that! Now! Whew. Thank goodness we won!
I'll do my best!
Raging Cascade!
You're
The
gonna
sky
see!
is mine! I never miss!
Tiger blade! It's over!
Make it rain! Get toasty!
Bird strike! Not a chance!
Do
Swallow
it!
blade!
Get toasty!
Bird strike! Not a chance!
Prepare to be sealed, O Legion Force.
Let's talk some more duels. Now! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
You were practically a blur.
Together with your marksmanship, We make quite the team. I'll do my best!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
Don't mind if I do! Lunar corruption!
Armor won't save you! Here I come!
Radiant flow! Here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Make it break!
Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid
My
it?
turn!
Not by a long shot.
Raging
Lunar
storm!
Rondo!
Tiger blade! Ice storm!
You wanna play?
Annihilation!
Come at me!
Here's flame of
You
raging
escape!
storm! Strike! Glacial steel! Here's evil! Leave the enemy's arts to me!
You're mine!
No complaints here!
Now! Take this! It's
Art
over!
expert coming through!
Rising Falcon!
This
one's
is the
mine!
corruption! Seal! I'm all stocked up!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
If it's in the
Be
sky,
still!
it's mine!
Can't
You're
take
mine!
one!
Mine!
Showtime!
Make it break!
Tunnel!
This calls for a celebratory drink. We seem to have come across something a little
This won't be easy.
Take this!
Don't be such
No
a pessimist!
further! You're mine!
Here's evil!
Switch to I'll smash you! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
I'll never miss!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
I'm
Not by a long
shot! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lunar corruption!
Dragon
How
Swarm!
about this?
Thunder
Here
field!
I come!
Look shot!
It's over!
Healing circle!
Prepare to
Hey,
heal!
and the
Swallow Blade! No further!
Hey, dead to the wind!
You're
Seal!
mine!
Flaming meteor!
Swallow Blade!
Like a thunder!
Infernal Torrent!
Healing flame of fury!
Take this!
Burning strike!
It's over!
Here's evil!
Anything in armor is
Arcane
awesome!
Sword Rain
water!
Alpha! Flaming Thrust!
Freeze Lancer! First aid! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!